Hey everybody, it's Unlucky Steve
And me.
and my wife Tina over here. I just want to drop a little line. This is going to be a little short video. I was going to tell you about time I was out there working, making me some money. No, I wasn't picking cons that day. I was laying some carpet. My truck broke down. I had to call a wife. She had to borrow someone's car to come get me over there, about 30 miles away from us. But she's going to meet us there at that carpet store. Anyway, called a buddy that worked up at the carpet store to come get me. Come pick me up, pick up, me and my tools. And he did. I was sure glad of that. It's going to be a long walk home, with them tools. Anyway, after he picked me up, we're going down the road a little spell, and there's this couple walking down the road, and he knowed them. So he stopped and picked them up too. Pretty nice of him. Helping us all out that day. I felt good that he picked them up because then I realized I wasn't the only one walking that day. But anyway, this couple wanted him to pull over there at the little convenience store, let him get some beer. Now, the convenience store ain't but about a mile from the carpet store. But they came out carrying their 12-pack of beer, got off in the truck. They were sitting in the back seats there. I was sitting up in front, passenger side. And they said, would you mind very much just pulling over there and letting us get us a little bottle? Liquor store right across the street. Why, he didn't mind that at all. He pulled over there. They went in, got him a bottle, came out, got back in the truck. Well, they went ahead and opened them up a beer, and they gave the driver a beer. Offered me one, but I didn't drink. Y'all might think I'm drunk or on drugs. No, this is just real. This is just being unlucky, Steve, 100%. Anyway, so all three of them opened them up a beer. Now, there was a lawman sitting right over our catty corner from us. He watched them go in the store and come out carrying their beer. He watched them go in the liquor store and come out carrying their bottle. We no more got it down the road a little bit there. There he is, right there on our tailpipe. Lights are going, pretty lights though. Those real pretty ones, red and blue ones. But we was already down there at the carpet store, so drivers just went ahead and pulled on in the carpet store there. My wife's sitting there in the car waiting on me. Now, there was two female officers. Now, I don't know if y'all know this or not. They generally don't like guys. Anyway, I saw them getting out the car and coming up towards the truck. Now, my hair's kind of long right now, but it was a little bit longer then, and this was in the middle of summer. I was all hot and sweaty. My hair was it was everywhere, Anyway, I told the driver, I saw one coming up toward him and the one coming around on my side. I looked over at the driver and I said, watch this. And I took my hands and my hair was all sticking straight out like that, all hot, wet. It was nasty. It's laying down pretty good right now.
Jack Nichols.
It looked a whole lot like Jack Nicholson with longer hair. Anyway, I looked like I was the only one that was drunk or drinking. And that woman, police officer, came up there and she goes, I had my window rolled up on her, pointing down like that. And so I looked down there. I thought she was pointing to something, I just kind of looked down there. She looked at me and said, roll it down. I said, what? Now, Cliff knows I'm acting drunk. And my wife sitting over in the car, she probably done ready to whoop me already. Well, anyway, this woman cop got madder than a wet hen, me. I was like, do what, ma'am? I can't hear you. She said, roll the window down. I said, you want to go downtown? Oh, it didn't go over very good with her at all. She opened up the door on me. You been drinking? No, ma'am, I don't drink. I'm going to ask you one more time, boy, you been drinking? I said, ma'am, I want to tell you, I don't drink. You can ask them, I don't drink. Now, I look drunk. I guarantee you my hair. Anyway, I told them, as my wife sitting over, they go over there and get to be smarting up with her. She don't take kindly to that. They told her,
get on out of here.
Get on out of here. That she needed to move that car. Well, she did just that. Just obliged them like they asked her to. She got back in that little car, started that motor up. She pulled that car up about 3 feet and then backed it back up in the same spot and got out. She moved it just like they asked her to. No need them getting mad at her for it. And they told her, said, I'm telling you, you better get on out of here because that boy's going to jail for public intoxication. Now, I was the only one they was giving trouble to, really. Now, the other 3 had open containers, but I didn't have none. Anyway, they got the other fellers out of the vehicle, and they had them all handcuffed. And they told her I was going to jail, and she said, well, I'll be following you down there because that boy don't drink. And they think I'm drunker than Cody Brown. She said, I'll tell you what, I'll have y'all's badges tonight. Y'all take him to jail with public intoxication. Anyway, the old driver, he's a pretty good old friend of mine. He was madder than old wet hen at me already because I'd done made them all pretty mad. They all thought I was pretty drunk. Anyway, next thing I know, a couple of highway patrol pulled up, county pulled up. So when that county sheriff walked over to me, he said, sir, you been drinking? I said, no, sir, I have not. And I haven't drank anything in over 15 years. I don't know what she's talking about. He looked at me real funny, looked back over with them and said, you haven't had nothing to drink? I said, no, sir, I don't drink. Now, I didn't tell him I wasn't acting drunk. He said, does any of this stuff belong to you? And I said, yes, sir, those toolboxes are mine. He said, you get them toolboxes, you get in your car and you get out of here. Well, we did just that like a scalded dog, let me tell you. And we pulled out, we turned that little corner, reached over there and hit the horn and honked the horn and waved at everybody. They was all handcuffed out there. Anyway, come find out, them 2 police officers did lose their job. But anyway, I was just wanting to tell you that. Because sometimes, you know, UnLucky Steve has a lot of goofy things happen to him every day. Every day. You know.
If there's not chaos, it's just not right. Something's wrong with the day.
Every day. It's always something. I don't know how many times I woke up in the morning and after drinking your coffee, it's kind of like a little laxative. Y'all know that. My wife would come down the hallway and say, yep, commode won't flush. I'm like, oh, don't tell me that. I'd have to go downtown and get a router, come back 100 foot and route the sewer out. And those things are dangerous. Route the sewer out before I could even go poo-poo.
Caca.
Go caca. And you know how many times I had to do that? Well, about 30 I know of in the last year and a half. Now you figure that up on a monthly scale. At least twice a month. Now how'd you like to wake up, have to run down there to the bathroom, and then have to hold it and go route the sewer out first? And a lot of things happen to me I don't understand.
One thing I want you to tell them about is your dog Huff. How she cannot hear or see.
Yeah, I got a beautiful dog. She's half wolf and half lab. Oh, she's pretty.
Gold eyes.
Solid black with gold eyes. And you know, I got her on like a 30-foot running chain. Now, she wouldn't bite nobody, but she looks like 100% wolf. Scare you to death. But her personality's more like a lab, but her characteristics is all wolf now. When I let that dog off that chain, the reason she's on the chain is because my dog goes deaf and blind. Now, I'm telling you the truth. My dog can't hear you and she can't see you when she don't have that chain on her. I can let her off that chain and she'll just be 5 feet in front of me just to get it. And I'm hollering, Huff! Her name's Huff and Puff. We'll call her Huff. You know, big bad wolf. She'll run by me just lickety-split. And I'll be hollering for her. She never sees me. She never hears me. That chain does a lot of good for her. With that chain around her neck, she can see and she can hear. Now, that's the only reason I keep her chained up. It's for her own good. So that way she can see what she's doing.
Never get you a wolf dog. They can only eat meat.
Yeah, poor thing, would get her some dog food before we know that she had to have meat all the time. She don't get much.
She gets weenies.
Go down there and buy some 99-cent weenies.
I bet we bought 5,000 weenies.
No, I wish we had that kind of money. We're going to say 5,000 just in case we don't think we're mistreating our dog or nothing. A weenie a day,
She looks like she's starving.
But anyway, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you about feeding her dog food. And she'd just start yelping and yelping and yelping, just trying to poop. Scare you to death. Anyway, wife looked it up online about
her digestive
wolf
system.
dog's digestive system. They can't have dog food. Can't digest it. Meat only. So, poor thing. Being UnLucky Steve's dog. She's an unlucky wolf dog. That's all I can say to her, We'll throw her a weenie or two a day. We'll buy one of them packs. It'd last her 3 or 4 days,
She had a piece of bread throwing it around playing like it was meat.
Throwed out a piece of bread there, just regular sandwich light bread, Poor thing, she just take it and just play with it for a while. I thought, I need to get her a toy, If she won't play with them weenies, she'll eat them real fast. But yeah, I'll throw her a piece of bread out there every now and then. She'll eat that bread and play with it, and then eat it. But anyway, wanted to holler back at you and tell you about the time the police started taking me to jail for being drunk. I didn't even drink nothing. Now, I know that's probably happened to a lot of people. It would have happened to me had my wife not been there balking up to them. So don't be getting smart with the law unless you have your wife on your side to help you out.
That's right.
Anyway, it's UnLucky Steve, my wife Tina.
Bye.
That's her baby hand going like that. Or is she swatting at me again? I don't ever know. Anyway, we appreciate it. Y'all take care. God bless. Holler back at us. Do.
It stopped.
Oh no. Are y'all there?
Yeah.
Can y'all see